What's going on, everybody? And today we're going to talk about some mods. These are all sanctioned, approved, awesome mods that you can use in the official realm for Vermintide 2. The first one I want to talk about right here, Vermintide mod framework. So this is going to be like the first one you should get because it's got to be at the top of the list for anything else to work if you're going to get it. Now what this one does, it kind of acts as like a big customizable thing. Like you can add keybinds to certain mods, like say you want to use the creature spawner or something like that. You can bind keys to control, like you spawn this next enemy, next NPC, whatever. And it's different for each mod that you're going to get. You'll see it like when you go to your options mods tab. This is the one that's going to let you kind of customize everything. So that's kind of like the basic first one that you want to get. And then we're just kind of going to go in order here. The Bestiary, awesome little mod here. This basically is like a catalog of all the enemies. It tells you like their health, their fucking their race, their type. So like if you want to build to kill a certain type of enemy, like this guy here, he's infantry. This guy would be like chaos, special, whatever. And then it tells you their modifiers, their size, like what they count as. It gives you all the information. It's freaking sweet, dude. Bestiary, definitely get that one. One of my personal favorites and a fairly new mod actually, the Crosshair kill confirmation. There's a little video here. I'll just play like a few seconds of it. So like when you kill something, it'll do like a little, the triangle and the circle that you see in my videos sometimes. It'll like do that when you like, I think the red ones are ones you kill directly, like for different types, and then the blue ones are kind of ones you assist with. Like so you'll do damage to it, but then somebody else will kill it and the icon will pop up and that lets you know that like things have died. It's just a little useful thing, and I really like it. It's just one of those small but really nice to have kind of mods. Down here, player list plus. This is pretty much a must-have in my opinion. I find that almost nobody has this, which really makes me sad. This is one, if other people have this mod, you can push tab and it'll show you like the weapons they're using, the talents they have selected, so you can kind of almost see like their whole build. You can't see everything, like it's the things they've rolled for and everything, but like you can kind of like be like, oh, they're a Sienna, but they're using this, they're this kind of Sienna, so you can kind of get a better feel for like what you're playing with and who you're dealing with. The Armoury, another great one here. This is like for weapons and stuff, so it'll show you like light attack 1, light attack 2, light attack 3. It takes this long, it does this much damage, it has a linesman modifier, which is like plus 25% crit chance on that swing. Shows you the heavy attack times, the damage for the push attacks. It's really cool. And then down here it'll show you like dodge bonus, fucking push block radius, like all the necessary information. And the stamina, of course, it has that. Very cool mod. This is what you see a lot of like bigger YouTubers when they do their guides and everything. They'll use the Armoury. They'll be like, oh, this weapon, the Executioner sword has this much cleave and this much damage, and it takes that long, and they'll go over like every little thing. Great mod to have right there. Very underrated mod in my opinion is the bot improvements for combat. Now this one isn't like a complete godsend, it doesn't make the bots like super intelligent or anything, but what it does do right here, better melee choices. So they start to favor like light attacks over charge attacks, so kind of choose the weapon for that. It works really good with like an Executioner sword. That's why I use that a lot with Mercenary, because all he has to do is just swing back and forth. It says they stay closer. I don't know how true that is, but I do find that my bots play a little bit better. But the big thing for me with this mod is that the bots will automatically tag like elites, specials, taggable enemies, I guess, which is really great if you're playing Witch Hunter Captain. Shit. So just like improvements that the normal bots, like they wouldn't do any of this shit, and they'd just be like, fuck you, we're just here. The new and improved bots are a little bit more helpful. down here, and this is the most important one I think you can possibly get, Numeric UI. This is probably my favorite out of all of these. So when you see me playing, you'll see how I have, like, it'll say my health down here. I'll have, this guy has 85 plus 55 temp health out of 150. It'll show you like that'll for all your bots and your allies. It'll show you the ammo that your team has. If one of them's running natural bond, like up here, it'll show that icon. It'll also show the cooldown for their abilities, so you can kind of, just by looking up in the corner, you can kind of see like, all right, well, Saltspire is 10 seconds away from being able to use an ultimate. Let me give him a potion, you know. It also does show if they have potions and stuff. I don't know if that's part of the regular game or not, but, you know, I'm stupid, so whatever. You can see it with this, hopefully. Yeah, this is a great mod because you can it's one of those things almost like Playerless Plus where you can kind of get a better feel for your allies. You can even get a better feel for yourself, because to me, just normally playing Vermintide 2, I'm really bothered by not knowing like what my health is, what other people's healths are, you know. Like, you get a general idea because of, you can see the bar and everything, but I like knowing. I like knowing the numbers, you know. Like, this is what it would normally look like without, you know, without the health numbers. And then down here, you know, you have, it gives you the regular health and then the temp health in parentheses. Pretty cool. I love this mod. Another good one to have, the friendly fire indicator. So this is like if you get shot by your teammate, which does happen quite often. You know, when a normal enemy hits you, you get the little freaking icon here, and it's red. And in the game, when your teammate shoots you, it's also a red icon. Well, with this mod, it's just a green one. I believe you can customize the color with Vermintide mod framework, but I just leave it at green. That way, like, if you get hit, you don't have to like turn around and be like, is there an enemy behind me? You just know, okay, it's green, it's friendly fire, it's not a big deal. I don't have to worry about it. Just, you know, kind of a small, simple thing, but really nice to have, most definitely. Very solid mod. One of the biggest ones that really helps me out is the reroll improvements. So, you know, when you reroll something, once the gun or whatever, it'll like go back into your inventory, and then you have to like drag it out again and then hover over it to see what you got. Well, with this, it just stays in the slot, and then down here it tells you, okay, you rolled this and this, you know, you rolled Power Burst Berserkers, you rolled Crit Chance. You don't have to keep dragging it back and forth. You don't have to like hover your mouse over the thing to see what it is you got. It just tells you. So I do a lot of re-rolling. I'm sure everybody does like a crap ton of re-rolling. And anything to make that system easier, in my opinion, is a great thing. Awesome mod. And then last but not least, scoreboard tweaks. This is basically just to let you see the friendly fire of the whole team on the end screen. That's basically all it is. Literally adds a friendly fire character to the scoreboard. You know, it seems like a small thing, but it's honestly really cool to know, because say you're with like a Waystalker, sorry elves out there, but she's hated for a reason. And you know, they got a fucking bow or whatever, and you feel like you've been hit like at least, you know, 5 or maybe 7, maybe more times in that map. You're like, I want to see the friendly fire. How much did this elf hurt me for? And you see they did like 60 friendly fire, and they're like, that's kind of high. Like, elf, you know, you did 60 friendly fire. And if, you know, if they're a nice person, you can kind of have a discussion about it and be like, and they'll be like, oh wow, you know, I really didn't know, like, I was doing that much to you, I'm sorry. And then helps them to kind of figure out their problems, hopefully. But yeah, that's 10 mods that I think are really great. All approved, all definitely cool to use. Let me know if you guys actually use any of these or try them out. Let me know what you think. I think these are all really cool. Obviously, some of these are like during the map game, and some of them are just for like when you're in the keep doing research or re-rolling or something. But these are all really great. I like them a lot. If you guys want to see me do another 10 mods, feel free to let me know about that. Let me know what you thought. Also, tell me what your favorite mods are. I want to know. I might not have it, so with that, I will leave you guys.